This is help with the grammar and punctuation questions that we've given over the half-term holiday. And the first question says, turn these words into nouns by adding ness or er. So teach, that's a verb. If I say I teach, it's a verb. And then I can also say I am a teacher. So I just add er. Now this word swim, it's a verb, but because there's a little I here and it's swim, so it's a very short sound, swim. So if I just add er like that, that makes the word swimer. And I'm not a swimmer, I'm a swimmer. It's the same with if I say run. Am I not a runer, so I must put in a double N. I am a runner. Or another word we could say is jog, when you go running but slowly. Jog. And if I just put er, it would be joga. We know the word joker. So we must keep the o short, not an o, but a short o. So we put in a double G, jogger. Bright. Well, there is a word brighter, but that's an adjective. And you can say that my room is brighter than the other room. It is brighter. But we're not talking about adjectives. The question says make a noun. So we can turn this adjective, bright, into the noun brightness. And an example in a sentence, I love the brightness in the room. The brightness, because I've said the something, we now need a noun, and brightness is a noun. Any word that ends in ness, N-E-N-N-E-S-S, is a noun. Happy. Turn these words into nouns again. So I could put er, happier, but there's a spelling problem, isn't there? When you add er, if it's a y, you change it to happier. But again, this is an adjective. I am happier than you. We don't want the adjective, we want the noun. So we change it into happiness. And how do we know it's a noun? Well, I can say my happiness is important, or your happiness is important to me. So because it's your something, it's a noun. Question 2. What type of word is beautiful? The beautiful princess. Well, I colour these adjectives green, so I colour it there. The beautiful princess. Princess, that's a noun, so I can colour that blue. And because we are describing the princess, we use an adjective. And adjectives in English come before nouns. So this colour pattern, green and blue. The beautiful princess. You can have a rabbit. You look after it. When you look after it, well, the only answer that makes sense here is if. You can have a rabbit if you look after it. It's a condition. And now we're using or, and, or but, and these are called coordinating conjunctions. Or, and but. And I really don't like washing my face. Well, I have to. I have to means I must. So because I don't like it and I have to, these are two opposite conditions, or opposite. Yeah. So we must put in but. I don't like washing my face. And that means that because I don't like washing my face, I don't, or I wouldn't if I had a choice. But I don't have a choice. I have to. It means I must. What time is the party starting today? What punctuation must we add? It's a question, so we add a question mark. And in the past tense of take, took. So a normal past tense is you add ed or just d if it ends in an e. So taked, but it's took. It's not regular, it's irregular. So sometimes people spell it toke like that, but it's ook, took, and it rhymes with look and cook. Took, look, cook. All of these words have the u sound. And in the sentence it was watches because it was she watches. So you add es when it is she. If I'm going to change it to the past, we take off the es and then we add ed. She watched. Now, because we have this ch sound, watch, it sounds like we're saying watched. And we do. We say a t sound, but we are writing ed. Watched. It looks like watched. We must add commas. On the farm, I saw. So we have a sheep, cow, pig, and some chickens. So this is a list of nouns. So when we have a list, if they're just two, I saw a pig and some chickens. That's okay. And before the last noun. But when there's a list of more than two, we put in a comma. So I saw a sheep, cow, pig, and some chickens. And when you're speaking, you can hear that my voice is going up. I'm saying, on the farm, I saw a sheep, cow, my voice is going up, pig, and some chickens. So the last one I say, my voice goes down. It's at the end of the sentence. It's possible, if we wanted, we could put in a comma there. But because this little phrase is very short, we don't need a comma, but we can if we want. Tick the sentence that is a statement. Jessica was running. Well, this one, where are your shoes? That's not a statement. A statement is just telling me something that is true. Where are your shoes? That's a question. So it's not that one. Check you have cleared your desk. Well, that's not a statement. That's an order. I'm telling you what to do. You check. And I don't believe it. That's a declaration, or because it's I'm amazed, I'm putting in an exclamation mark. So the answer is Jessica was running. It's just telling me something that is true, telling me a fact. We'll do two more. Mark's car was very clean. So how do we show that it is the car for Mark? Well, his name is Mark. So because his name is Mark, we put the apostrophe S. So it's the first one here. This is correct. Mark's car. Coming after it, that would mean that there's two Marks, or Mark's car. Well, then you need the apostrophe. Yesterday, we must find the verbs. I was, look, there are two verbs here. I was walking. Yesterday, I was walking. There's two verbs. So walk is called the main verb, and was, it's called an auxiliary verb. It helps. I was walking to the park when I saw. That's a verb. The past tense of see. When I saw my friend. And what was she doing? I know it's she because of her. She was riding. So all of these are verbs in the sentence.